Hello everybody, welcome back to the 2019 recipe project. As a reminder, I'm cooking through, this is my husband Matt, by the way, in case you were wondering who the man in the background is. He's about to grill up some steak and chicken for us to eat throughout the week. And I'm about to make one of the best recipes possibly in the world. I'm a little biased, but I think a lot of you will agree. Before we get to that though, as a reminder, this is just me cooking through my family's cookbook and healthifying things so that we can enjoy some of our favorites on a more regular basis. It's not about being perfect or perfectly healthy or the absolute cleanest ingredients. It's just about making these kind of indulgent treats a little bit more of a staple in our diet so that we're not feeling like we're sacrificing all the good stuff in order to live a healthy and fit lifestyle. So this recipe in particular is not just any guacamole, it's McKinney & Doyle's guacamole. And if you're a regular of ours, you know that that means it's freaking awesome. So I'm really excited to bring this to you. I have 0 tweaks to this recipe. Avocado is a really amazing healthy fat source. We need that for our bodies. I'm gonna use some pickled jalapenos, a little bit of the juice from that can, Hass avocados, an onion, a lemon to keep the color, and cilantro. So it's pretty simple, no nonsense, a little salt in there for some flavoring, but really straightforward. So let's get to it. So I'm using 3 avocados, making kind of a large batch because I'm going to eat this all week. I'm just going to scoop out, obviously, the avocado, put it in a bowl, and then I'm going to dice up 1 onion, put that in there, squeeze some lemon juice to keep the color, keep it fresh, and then cilantro I'll play around. I have 2 bunches here. I think I'll probably only end up needing 1, but I'll go ahead and take the stems out and chop this up and add that, and then jalapenos are for flavor. So normally we get the canned, which is like, I don't know, probably about that high, and we'll chop up the whole thing, or I'm sorry, we'll chop up half of it and use that, and then some juice in there for spice. But I like things extra spicy, so I'll probably go a little bit heavier on the jalapeno, and then sea salt will be to taste. So as I'm getting everything kind of added into this bowl, really the problem with guacamole, if there really is one, is not that the recipe itself is unhealthy. Even variations of this recipe is normally just adding some more veggies or some more seasonings. It's not that the ingredients are bad for you, it's that most people can't control themselves when it comes to a healthy serving of avocado. So like I said, it's a healthy fat, it's good for you, but too much of anything really ends up kind of flip-flopping and not being so great. So we're just kind of looking to balance ourselves and not overeat this amazing dip. So as a guideline, 1/4 cup is usually 1 serving of healthy fat. So it's not that much. It's about this size container is about 1/4 cup. And then of course it's what we dip in it, right? So chips and stuff like that tends to add more calories that aren't really doing anything for our body. But I like to actually dip raw baby carrots in this, cucumbers, raw veggies are a great snack to dip in guacamole. You still get that good crunch, but a little bit more nutritional bang for your buck, so to speak. So as I'm mixing this up, Matt just asked if we even had chips for this guacamole, and the answer is no, because we're gonna eat it with veggies this week. Do you still wanna taste it? Yeah. Okay, come on in. I'm gonna taste it first. It's so good.
Do I still want to taste it? What kind of question is that?
So good. Like I could eat this with a spoon.
Yeah, so good.
So good.
Got a little kick, but not too spicy.
Yeah, a little hit of heat. So good. So I mean, you don't need a mixer. You don't need anything other than a spoon and a bowl. As long as your avocados are ripe enough, you should be able to just go ahead and mix everything together. I'll show you the finished product, but easy peasy, so good. We've got this big bowl of guac. I'm gonna measure it out 1/4 cup at a time. I can't speak for Matt. I'll be measuring my portions, but he can decide what he wants to do that way. And like I said, we'll have this with veggies for the week as a snack, or we're gonna have tacos one night, really good to put on top. Steak or chicken or fish or anything taco. What else do we have going on? Just some kind of random dishes that we're throwing together on this meal plan that I'm following, but this fits seamlessly in because like I said, it's not about eliminating food groups, it's just about finding that healthy balance. So this is it. Let's get you a good view here of the finished product. And we are good to go. That's it. This was a easy peasy in and out recipe, perfect for Memorial Day coming up, summertime. I really think you guys should try this one out. It's exactly the way they make it at M&D. Obviously they make it in much larger batches. I actually have a picture of a bowl about this big of the guys in the kitchen prepping a batch because we go through it like crazy, but in case you kind of get there after it's sold out in the bakery, I got you covered.